Howdy and welcome to Someone Should Know. I'm your host, Lydia Shock. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 2 of Someone Should Know. Come on in. Today we're talking happiness and how happiness is a choice and you should just choose to be happy. That's it. That's the whole episode. Take care. No, but for real, we're talking about happiness is a choice. Yeah? No? Let's discuss. Is it a choice? I remember when I was in like the depths of my depression and my fuckery, and if somebody told me just choose happiness, I just wanted to throw a brick at their head, because tell me you've never struggled with depression without telling me you've never struggled with depression. This sentiment of you can just choose to be happy. It's number one, absolute bullshit in my opinion. And number two, it diminishes whatever that person is going through that you're saying that to. No emotion is a choice, right? Like emotions just come to us. We just happen to feel angry because of something that happened, or we just happen to feel sad because of X, Y, and Z. We feel happy because of whatever, right? These emotions, they just come to us. And for the most part, if not the whole part, they're out of our control, right? I remember I talked to my therapist about this not too long ago, where I was telling her that I feel like my fight or flight is like on red alert all the time. And that if even just a whiff of conflict comes in contact with me, my adrenaline is like through the roof. And I'm like, ready to fight. And I'm like, okay, here we go. My fight or flight is heavy on the fight. And I remember asking her about, how can I prevent that from happening, right? Like conflict happens in life. It is what it is. But like, I don't want to feel these feelings that come up inside of me when conflict arises or whatever. And she basically was like, oh, no, no, it doesn't work like that. I can't just turn these things on and off at will, but we can give ourselves tools to help us deal with these things, these emotions, these feelings as they arise in everyday life. So happiness is a choice. No, I can't just choose to be happy. I can't just turn on my happiness, just like I can't turn off my adrenaline. I can't just be like, oh, I'm going to be happy right now. I'm no longer sad. I feel phenomenal. Crazy. And when we put it in that context, doesn't it sound kind of ridiculous to say happiness is a choice? It's stupid. We have got to stop saying that to people. Truly, we've got to stop saying that to people. So happiness is not a choice. No. However, we can focus our intentions on things, activities, people that make us happy. No emotion is a choice. However, there are certain things that we can do to emit a certain emotion. Like I know if I'm leaving late for work and I'm rushing on my way to work, I know that I'm going to be agitated, irritated, angry, that whole drive to work because I'm running late and the whole world's on my nerves because they're in my way. I know that when I get up in the morning to do my workout at 5 a.m., it makes me feel fulfilled. It makes me feel accomplished. It makes me feel like a badass. So in these days, weeks, months, sometimes years of immense struggle, deep depression, anxious thoughts, whatever it might be, it is important in those times specifically that you focus on doing things that make you feel good. And I say it's important to focus on those times specifically because I really more mean especially. I think is more what I mean. I mean, it is especially important to hyper focus on these things that make us feel good during these bouts of uneasiness, unpleasantness, because that's when we need it most. And that's when it's kind of hard to do the thing that you know is good for you because you just want to, like, lay in your misery. I get it. But it is during those times where you just want to lay in your misery and be left the fuck alone that you should really focus on choosing happiness. What does choosing happiness look like? Choosing happiness is making intentional choices that make you happy. It is going to the gym, even though you don't really want to. Do a light walk. Go for 30 minutes. Do something, because you going to the gym is ultimately going to make you feel good about yourself. Even if it's just for the next couple hours, you're going to feel like, okay, shit, I did that shit. I did that thing, right? Working on a hobby that makes you feel good, that makes you happy. Snowboarding, content creation, painting. Spending time with people who make you feel good, who love you, who know your heart, who know your soul. So happiness is not a choice. No, you can't just turn on happiness and choose today to be happy. However, you can choose today to make choices that make you happy. You can choose today to be with people who make you proud. You can choose today. I'm going to stand next to people who make me feel good, who make me proud of who I am and who I'm standing beside. You can choose today to separate yourself from people who do the exact opposite of that. People who make you feel like shit. People who make you feel insecure in who you are. People who make you feel self-conscious. Who make you question your worth. Separate yourself from those people. You can choose today to spend time doing the things that you love. Reading, writing, working out, building a business. You could choose today to say enough is enough, and I'm going to look for resources and tools that are going to help me get through this rut that I'm in. I'm going to choose today to acknowledge that I can't do this by myself, and that there are people who can help me. I'm going to go to therapy. I'm going to go see my family, chosen or otherwise. I'm going to surround myself with people who call me out on my bullshit. This all comes from starting with an acknowledgement. You have to acknowledge where you are in order to get to where you want to go. And yes, I do believe that that includes happiness. And if you're not happy today, I think it starts with an acknowledgement of, where are you? Where are you in your life? And what choices are you making that are not getting you to that end goal of happiness? Who are you spending time with? Where are you spending your time? What are you spending your time doing? How many hours this week did you spend on social media? Go look. I want you to go look. If you cannot tell me how many hours a day you spent on social media, you have no idea. You have no idea how much time you're spending on those apps and how they're draining you of your happiness. When's the last time you went to the gym? When's the last time you took a walk outside? When's the last time you called your mom or your best friend or that person that loves you? When's the last time you invested in a hobby of yours? When's the last time you invested in spending intentional one-on-one time with yourself, building in that relationship with yourself? And I say all this because acknowledgement is the first step to anything. To anything. If your company is going bankrupt, you cannot bury your head in the sand and wait for it to go away. You have to acknowledge that you are running out of money in order to figure out how to move forward. Burying your head in the sand is helpful for nobody. It's helpful for nobody. But I know it feels good in the moment. It feels good in the moment to just like not deal with your problems, not deal with it right now. But it's waiting for you when you pull your head back up. It's sitting there waiting for you. And I'm telling you right now, it's not sitting there waiting for you how you left it. It has compounded and grown since you stuck your head down there. Be brave enough to acknowledge where you are. And then be strong enough to grow. So, happiness is a choice, right? Yes and no. Yes and no. I think it's a complicated answer. It's a nuanced answer. Can I choose to feel happy? No. Can I choose to choose happiness? Yeah. And I'm not saying it's going to like happen overnight. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that like you're going to go to the gym and then your depression's going to go away. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying that you have the choice every day to choose you. And what a beautiful choice that is. And you can choose you as many times as it takes until you see yourself on the other side of that. So no, I don't believe that you going to lift weights is going to cure your depression. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying that if you consistently, deliberately, and intentionally choose yourself day in and day out, every day for the rest of your life, you will be happier for it. You will be a better person for it. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it is very rewarding if you stick to it. So today I encourage you to choose you. And then maybe you could choose you again tomorrow. And then maybe the next day. And just choose one thing today. Just choose one thing that's going to make you happy. Just one small little glimmer in the day. I'm going to take a bubble bath. I'm going to read a book. I'm going to take my walk. I'm going to go to dinner with my husband. I'm going to work on a passion project. I'm going to garden. I'm going to finish that scrapbook that's been sitting on my bookshelf for 2.5 years. Whatever it is that makes you happy, I hope you choose that today and every day. Thank you guys for listening. Tune in next week for another episode of Someone Should Know. See y'all then.
You know